after Syndra stuns, and Hai made a really good point about what should have happened.
Right, so you're obviously going to question mark the Ezreal that E's forward. However, top tier players know how to bait out skills and start good fights. So once Syndra missed her E, you saw Bang E forward. Now the only thing that really needs to happen here is for Aphro to W away Niski. If he does that, then you have two tanks going on to the AD carry and the jungle alert. There's no way they win that 2v2. So had Aphro just done something different here, this could have been a really good fight for 100 Thieves. And instead, it turns poorly because you see Syndra just walk up and just kill the Ezreal.
His threat assessment is way off. The Sejuani has already ulted your Ezreal. He's not going to do much else the rest of the fight.
Right.
Go on the guy with all the damage and protect him. And then, like I said, you baited out Sejuani's ultimate. Now you have more pressure to fight for vision and
He
stuff.
built Merc Shreds too, so it would have been even better for the Ezreal. Just tank that out, probably can survive, has flash, has the shift later on. It was just the right move, actually.
Right, and it, of course, can be difficult to pinpoint exactly whose fault it is in those situations because we don't know how much lead time Bang gave in terms of awareness for, hey, this is an aggressive play I might make. But as you're mentioning there, your threat assessment as a pro player, as a top support in the league, should be adequate enough to know this CC, massive CC spell has already been used, so there's very little threat coming from that direction. Let me zero out or remove the possibility of damage coming from the Syndra. Let's now jump forward to our next replay here. We're going to set it up quite similarly. Again, Bang, with an aggressive position, is going to maybe now put Aphromoo in a position where he thinks he has to do more than in actuality he should.
Right. In this scenario, you see 100 Thieves getting caught out, so you see Jarvan E queuing out. At that point, you should know that the team, or the entire idea of the team is to disengage. So you see Anda running away. Bang gets caught here, yes, but he's perfectly fine. He's safe. But then look at Aphromoo again.
It's the thing where Lissandra's nowhere in range to actually help contribute into this fight, and you're going to get collapsed on. And yeah, maybe someday could have tried to go over the wall with you or something, but you're going to be putting your team in such a bad position from that point forward. It's only Aphro that goes over the wall, and then here comes the Aatrox, here comes the Corki.
And everyone else gets baited. They're thinking, well, Aphro went in, we might as well try to engage and save this play, but the cooldowns have already been burned. Soligo roams down, it's too late, and it's just one play snowballing, pooling to the other, and it's just so hard in these situations for you to tell yourself, one of my teammates messed up, I'm gonna just let him die and look like a complete buffoon. But then it just starts snowballing and everyone looks bad.
Right, this turned into an ace plus a Baron off the back end of it again, so just to your point, one little minor mistake when you try to overcompensate, overcorrect for it can just massively snowball to an even bigger one and ultimately lose you the game. And so just a little bit of a dive into what we think is going on with 100 Thieves, or at least what we would want to see cleaned up. These kinds of moments, when you get to those 5v5 skirmish phases, you need to have cleaner, crisper decision-making around target prioritization, when to fight, when not to fight.
It's all the stuff they used to be good at. They used to be good at the mid to late game team fighting and macro plays, and that seems to have completely gone out the window.
Final point.
Not to toot our own horn. I think this is a really good segment, educating people, being like, hey, this is what's going on. This is how they should be playing. Knowledge.
It's easy to look bad as the ADC who's Eing in, but if the team support isn't there, then it's not entirely